So I really like the idea of phone cases, but I have this pretty big issue with them. See, protective phone cases usually look like trash, while stylish, better looking phone cases usually don't protect your phone like at all. But see, right now I'm in this transitional phone period where it's making me look at my phone cases a little bit more differently. And what I mean by that is that, you know, switching between not having a phone case to having maybe one that looks better to having a really bulky one, it just makes you think about what you're actually buying and what you're getting when you purchase a phone case. And the phone case that I specifically bought and want to talk to you about is the Limitless 2.0 case by Mous. Mous. I think it's Mous. See, I've had this phone case for probably a little bit over a year, and while I would love to say that I'm part of the million of happy customers, that's just simply not true. And the reason why I say this is because of their website, rather why it doesn't actually meet their motto, which is extreme style and extreme protection. The very first time that I read that automatically made me think about how amazing this case would be. It's really slim, it's really sleek, but it also gives me all the protection that I want for my phone. And having that layered on top the numerous amount of videos where they throw the phones up and have it smash into the ground, but the phone isn't actually damaged because it's in a Mous case, why wouldn't you buy one of their phone cases? After having used this phone case for well over a year, it just feels like that motto that they have, that extreme style and that extreme protection, just doesn't line up with the product itself. And the very first thing that brought this all to my attention was just the longevity of the phone case itself. If you guys can't tell, this phone case is pretty beat up. Like, the sides are not supposed to be opening like that. It's got some marks and it's got some dents, but I mean, that's just normal wear and tear that you'd expect over such a long period of time. But what bugs me is specifically the damage to the sides. The fact that basically the entire side of the phone is exposed. And you could argue that this is just normal wear and tear, that, you know, constantly sliding the phone in and out of a phone case like this would obviously lead to the sides getting weak. But the thing is that this did not happen 6 months into me having this phone case. This did not happen 12 months into me having this phone case. This happened like 2 weeks in. Like, it was not even a long time. And when your motto is extreme style and extreme protection, and all of your marketing is surrounding that whole protection aspect, when the phone case breaks that easily, it's kind of hard to trust that. Now, don't get me wrong, this phone case has protected my phone from, you know, sliding across desk tables and surfaces like that. But at a certain point, your own phone can do some of that protection. A slam like that onto a desk is not gonna crack the screen of your phone, unless you're doing it really hard, which, I mean, like, don't do that. But after seeing all the videos, after seeing all the reviews about how protective this phone case is, it's this slim, but it's also really protective, especially with their proprietary technology. You'd expect the phone case itself to actually last pretty long. But after the phone case itself completely splitting down the middle after only about 2 weeks, it wouldn't be the craziest thing to become skeptical of the videos where they drop it from 45 feet or crazy things like that. Also, I think I completely forgot to mention. So about 2 months into owning this phone case, I'd say, I was walking with some friends, and I knew from the videos, from the other reviews, how protective this phone case was. And I just wanted to try something. I was walking, hands down at my side, holding the phone, maybe 2.5 feet above the ground, and I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna toss the phone like that and see if anything happens. And this was onto a sidewalk, so it was a pretty fair test. And literally, I kid you not, this is exactly what happened. I didn't smash it on the floor, I just tossed it out of my hand, let it fall and hit the ground, and the front of my phone's screen protector was cracked down the center, and I think a little bit in one of the corners was completely cracked. And let me just remind you guys, this is coming from a company that has thrown their phones down from like space or something and takes brand new iPhones, puts them in a case, throws them up in the air, lets them fall, and then shows a completely brand new phone. Something just isn't adding up. Maybe it's my phone case itself, maybe it was the angle at which it fell, but honestly, the motto, again, of this company is extreme style and extreme protection. And when you're missing half of that statement, that's a pretty big deal. So those are some of the problems that I faced with this mouse case. Even though it's supposed to be really protective, and it is, you know, in my opinion, really stylish. It has the lip, it has that carbon fiber look that I personally really like, and they also do have a bunch of options, but it's really that protection part that kind of got under my skin, where it's, you know, creating this image of so much protection, yet after not even a long time, the case itself breaks. How can you be a protective phone case if the phone case itself breaks after a few weeks? It just doesn't make sense. And just to make things a little bit worse, this phone case is not even cheap. $50 for a phone case is, you know, relatively a lot of money. And when you spend that much money for something that you expect to protect your device, you know, it's just a little bit underwhelming when it doesn't perform. So then comes the big question, is this phone case even worth buying? And when it comes to the Limitless 2.0, this phone case is just honestly not worth the money that you spend on it. And that is specifically just because of the build quality, the fact that it broke so quickly after owning it, plus the fact that a small drop, a drop that was not even that bad or that extreme, completely cracked the front of the phone, just really puts into perspective the real protection that you're getting out of this phone case. That being said, I know that Mous has released their 3.0, which is hopefully a lot more protective, and from what I can see, it's definitely a lot more stylish than the Limitless 2.0. And in the future, I'll probably check it out, but the Limitless 2.0 is just, in my opinion, not something that you should be picking up. And that's gonna do it for my Mous Limitless 2.0 phone case review. Hopefully you got a lot of value out of this video, and don't make the same mistake that I made purchasing this specific phone case. And as always, if this video has provided you any value, it would really help my channel if you left a like and even subscribed if you want more videos just like this one. More videos are on the way, so hit the bell icon if you don't want to miss them. I'm Matt, and thanks for watching.